So welcome back. You are getting bonus coverage of burn coverage. So that's BCBC.
Extra burn.
We're extra burn. We're going to do a quick segment. We feel that we've done you guys a disservice by not really covering Thursday games, but that's because Thursday games usually suck. But this Thursday offers some plays that we really kind of like as good values. But introductions. I'm Joel.
Curtis.
So who do you like on Thursday? We got Colts and the Houston Texans.
So a lot of things up in the air. We don't know about luck yet. There's still some questionable players, but what we do know is that there are two wide receivers out for the Houston Texans. Unfortunately for the Texans, it's their second receiver and their third receiver. I'll let Joel hit on their first receiver.
DeAndre Hopkins is the obvious play here. I think he had 22 targets last week, but that is an astronomical amount of targets, and he had a stud game. He has been on fire all season long, and when you add in the fact, yes, they're getting Arian Foster back. Arian Foster had a terrible game last week, but I think that was more just getting him back into game flow. But with Cecil Shorts out, I think Cecil Shorts, I'm very disappointed Cecil Shorts is out because I think he was coming on very strong and starting to contribute to that offense quite a bit. But with all the other offensive options out of the way, can we see 30 targets for DeAndre Hopkins?
I think double-digit receptions is in the bag.
Yeah, totally.
First of all, so that covers his price no matter what it is, and it's not as much as a lot of higher-end receivers. And then as far as targets go, if Luck's playing and if he's anywhere near the Luck that we used to know, they're going to be down and they're going to have to throw.
Yep.
And that's what happened last week. They were down to the Falcons and they just had to throw a bunch, and they had to throw a bunch to DeAndre Hopkins.
And it was all garbage time, but garbage time still counts.
Yeah. So excellent play. And then I just want to touch on the guy who has to start just because there's nobody else to start with Cecil Shorts and Nate Washington out, and that's Mumphrey and Sons. Mumphrey, the cheapest player in DraftKings, $3,000 for a reason. But he's actually one of the few young. They do have a lot of young receivers. Jalen Strong's one of them in Houston. But Mumphrey's actually gotten some targets and some catches. He's had 7 catches for just under 100 yards so far. If you're going to watch the Thursday night game, you want a cheap play, and this is the cheapest play you can get. This could be a guy that nobody else is playing because nobody else has heard of him. So if you're one of those people in daily leagues and weekly leagues that likes to play that sleeper pick that nobody else is playing, this is your guy. I wouldn't be surprised to see that 1%er being thrown up for this guy because everybody's going to be playing DeAndre Hopkins. Nothing against him. He's still going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you want a really low-end guy, this could be it.
Yeah, it's that contrarian play, and that contrarian play can really win you some money sometimes. And you're right, this might be a come from behind battle, and the Texans are about the garbage time. Good play.
Did you like a running back in this game?
Well, it's Arian Foster. Arian Foster is, when healthy, one of the top 5 running backs in the league. He's not the cheapest running back right now based on reputation, but he's not the most expensive. He's still top 5, but I think he's going to do really well. I think this is his breakout game. It's not a breakout, but I think breakout for this season. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you want to pay that price. I don't like paying that price for a Thursday night game on a running back that has done it in the past. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and I get that completely. Arian Foster, boom or bust. And if you're a guy like me who likes to play in the big tournament leagues, I would do something where you would play Arian Foster on one and not on the other, because he's certainly the guy in your Thursday league that's either going to win it or lose it for you. So split the difference. Take him if he has a big game, you have him. If he doesn't, you don't have him. For $2 or $3 or $6 total, it's not a bad play. I also want to just hit on one more guy, and I don't want to leave the Colts in the lurch here. Moncrief's done well. I think Hilton's going to be fine still, especially with Luck's back, but he did well with Hasselbeck. But who I really like is Cody Fleener. He's shown up. He's been good in the past. Allen's still probably out. I expect Fleener to do pretty well against a defense who likes to get to the quarterback and rush a lot, so he's going to have to do some dump-offs, either Luck or Hasselbeck to Fleener.
But the key to that is that Dwayne Allen's got to be out, because when they're both in, it's really a flip of the coin. If Allen is out, Fleener is a very strong play, but if he's in, then it's kind of like just touchdown vulture versus yardage and receptions, and it's a really tough call to make. But if he's out, yeah, great play.
And for me, all bets are off if Josh Johnson starts this week, because Hasselbeck has an illness and Luck still is questionable. So if we're rolling a third stringer they just picked off the wire, I do have an affinity for Josh Johnson. He is an athletic quarterback. But even
is that why you have an affinity for him? Because he's an athletic quarterback.
He also played for the Bucs.
Oh.
Joel knows me too well. But he's also athletic. But yeah, I would steer clear of this game at that point for a number of reasons.
But I'm curious, like, I wish I had the stat on it, and we decided to film this last second, of what the record for receptions in an NFL game is. Because
I think it's Brandon Marshall, 22.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's I think it's Brandon Marshall, and I think it's 22.
So I'll go on record saying DeAndre Hopkins breaks that record this week.
Whoa! Here we go. Last minute. I certainly see 10. I mean the floor is 10.
No, I'm talking about targets, not receptions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. No, I meant targets.
Oh, targets. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know the number of targets,
Yeah.
but yeah,
No, I
Brandon
knew
Marshall's
the
22 receptions.
no, I knew the receptions. No, I meant targets.
Yeah, targets. Yeah, definitely. Especially if Arian Foster doesn't play.
Yeah.
If for some reason Arian Foster is hindered still or doesn't get the amount, then that could be huge.
Right.
All right, awesome. We did a Thursday segment just
Hey! It only took us a month.
It's true. I'm Curtis.
And I'm Joel.
And we'll see you next week.
Enjoy the games.
Bye.